failed batch of beer soap, and I am going to attempt to rebatch it for myself to use because I can't let all of this 5 pounds of soap go to waste. So I am chopping it up and we'll see what happens. So I am not using gloves. However, this soap is just for personal use. It will not be for sale. So as you can see, it's not hard, but when I was making this soap, almost immediately, once I added the lye to the oils, it started to seize. And then I added the fragrance, which is an amazing scent, by the way. It's warm and nutty and spicy, just delicious. This is one of our most popular soaps being made with beer. We use beer for our water, and we use Guinness, which the Guinness drop has some chocolate notes, so that with this fragrance is just lovely. So, like I said, I've never done this before. I've done some research and I've seen some people do it, so I'm just gonna give it a go. I mean, the worst that can happen is I end up having to throw it away, but I'm hoping that I don't have to because I don't like to waste things. And this was a 5 pound batch of soap. So we can only hope for the best. The shape is because it was in my mixing bowl. It seized in the mixing bowl. I couldn't use my blender with it. I've never had a batch of soap do that before. And I've made this soap before and never had that happen. This is not a new combination or, oils or fragrance or ingredients. It's all the same as I've always used for this soap. So, not sure what happened. Maybe my lye and my oils temperatures were too far apart. I can't explain it. It was really cold that day, and this soap does turn brown because of the vanillin content in it. So what you're seeing is the outside, which has been exposed to the air, is already turning brown, and the inside, which has not been exposed to air, is still the soap color. Because there's no colorant in this soap. It is just what it does naturally with the oils and fragrance. I will show you what the the finished bar actually looks like. So I have started crock pot. I've just put in some distilled water and put it on low. And as you can see, it's starting to soften. Sorry, I'm holding my phone. So I will keep heating it and softening it and stirring it until it gets to a loose consistency that I can work with. And put in a mold. This has been going for an hour and 20 minutes on low. Keep you updated. Here's an update. We are 3 hours in. As you can see, I pulled out my mixer to try to get some of the big chunks. I have added another 8 ounces of distilled water. And I think I'm gonna have to get in there with something for those big chunks. I know it's not gonna be pretty, but since this is my first time, I'm really experimenting. So I'll let you know what it looks like when it's done. So here is the final result. I just added like 6 more ounces of distilled water and put it on low, and it has been going for a total of 6 hours. I'm gonna hit it with the mixer one more time, and then I'm gonna put it in the mold and see what it looks like tomorrow. And I will show you how it turned out. I still smell the fragrance, so I'm not adding any more fragrance. This is, like I said, for personal use, so it doesn't go to waste. And yeah, here you go. I got a different spoonula. I'd have to invest in some bigger spoons. I still have some chunks. Did leave a few big chunks. I was cutting it up. I think I need something else. Because I still have a lot. Let me get another mold. I decided to use this cute little animal mold. When my grandson comes over, he'll love it to take a bath. Probably not going to be beautiful, but that's okay. Important thing is that it's not going to waste. This one will have fat back. It's not. It'll just be a fat back squirrel. Okay, I will be back when we mold. Okay, so this has been in the mold for 3 days. It was very soft when I tried to take it out after 24 hours. And so I just left it, sprayed it with alcohol a few times, and now it feels firm enough that we can unmold it. So let's do it. I like this mold. It has holes in the bottom to push out soap. So makes it a little easier, keeps it from getting a suction. If you have one that does not have the holes, it can create a suction, makes it really hard to get out. So still feels a little wet on the bottom, so I think it's still a little bit soft, but here's what it looks like. You can see it's still sticky on the bottom, so I will put it on. Some paper towels so it doesn't stick to my counter, and I'll let it sit here maybe another 12 hours, and then we'll cut it, and I'll be back for that. And I was able to unmold the silicone one the next day. They were a little soft, but I guess because it's a smaller amount of soap, it was able to come out. These little animals are so cute. In a regular batch of soap, I think they would make super cute little kids soaps, or just decorative soaps to put in your bathroom, just for decoration. The little squirrel is cute. Oh, that's a fox. That's a squirrel. So, yeah, they are not the prettiest, but I didn't expect them to be. Being for personal use, they will still clean us as expected, and we will smell great, and our skin will be amazing. So I will be back when we actually cut the loaf and let you see what it looks like. Till then. Okay, it's time to cut our rebatched soap.
Especially corn.
I usually let Bear do those. That's fun, and I keep doing it that way. I do like a single bar cutter. It's from Bud's Wood Shop. Doesn't take up a lot of space, and you can easily control how big or how small you want your bars. If you want to do a whole loaf of samples, it's really easy. You just adjust this bar. Versus the multi-bar cutters, you have to change all of them. So we just use this one. It works great for us. So that plus the mold ones are what we got from our rebatched soup, and they'll cure for about 3 weeks, and then we'll use them for our personal use and give them to family. So, okay, have a great day, y'all.